And yes, to answer your question, yes, it is dark. And yes, why do you wear sunglasses? Because I'm weird, okay? Hi, for those who are watching. This is my second attempt of this video of the Angry Anime Fan, the Despair Reviewers, Nanatsu no Taizai Chapter 198, for reasons I have already described in 3 other videos such as Kingdom or Fairy Tale. Oh, why do I always have to use the same recording method? It's not gonna always work. On to the chapter. It turns out that the reason for Diana being there is not because, well, she was just being there. Turns out that Matrona, her human husband and his children are having a sanctuary in the fairy forest. So, well, King being his perverted self saw everything else. So but he also says that the reason what he is spreading out is obviously not the thing down there, but something else. I think it has to do with his wings. Still has to do something with his wings. Is that a key of him becoming stronger? Given to the fact that he may curse his wings and Diana curse the fact that she cannot dance. Well, who knows? So back on that, but the reason why they are protected by the fairy forest is because it has a barrier that surrounds the forest, and it can only let in certain individuals. And even the 10 Commandments cannot detect its whereabouts yet. However, it's not foolproof. We cannot forget that Gloxnia of the 10 Commandments were a former fairy king. He is obviously gonna detect it. So later on, as they all and had a fun time, they all begins to dance. But Gerhard, the arrogant fairy, mentions that she feels a strange sensation in all this. But the fairies and all begins to dance to a new beautiful picture that almost seems to dye everything in white. And as she dances off, we suddenly notice in the picture that someone is not white in this picture, and he also grabs Gerhard's arm. Why, that is none other than Gloxnia, who looks at her with a very solemn, happy yet sad face. The fact that I actually wanted to know what's Gloxnia and Gerhard's relationship. Although technically, given Gloxnia's pronouns, I don't think it's anything related to that. Are they brothers and sisters, or actually do they have some kind of relationship? It's worth noting that Gerhard has served the fairy kings for ages or centuries. So, and I think she's among the most oldest fairies beside the fairy king themselves. It's also worth noting that Gloxnia's wood doll had a picture of, was modeled after Gerhard. So the thing, and he looked kind of sad when it was destroyed. But as soon as they stopped dancing, they suddenly wonder why did we suddenly go and dance? So, but when they stop and they realize that everything, the king and Diana is gone, and Gerhard can only cry, no, because she cannot know what's going on. But I think she's crying more at the fact that she saw Gloxnia. Uh, as I said before, what is the relationship between Gerhard and Gloxnia? Who knows? But King and Diana has been teleported to an unknown place full of rocks. Is that some kind of giant place? And the one who's welcoming them is none other than Dolor and Gloxnia. They do not have the power level to fight them both, but they have no choice but to fight them. Are they gonna survive? Well, they're main characters. They must survive. And the power of love can bring miracles to your size. I think that's the key of this battle. Let's have a battle of love and destroy this internal evil. However, we will not get a chapter next week. For the first time in a very long time, Nanatsu no Taizai is going on a break. Why? No freaking idea. do not like that, but that's also no freaking idea to know about. But are we also finally gonna get to hear why Dolor and Gloxnia betray their people? It is said that Gloxnia was betrayed by the people he trusted the most and had something more valuable than his life. I'll still go with the fact that he was betrayed by his fairy friends and the second fairy king, who usurped his throne and then took the power of the sacred tree for them, meaning that he planted the sacred tree. That must have been more precious than his life. And Dolor was a mighty warrior, but his pride was shattered and stumbled upon, meaning that he may very well have lost a fight, maybe against a giant that wanted to unite against with the humans, and instead of killing Dolor, he spared his life, which was the ultimate disgrace for a giant. I think also the fairies betrayed Gloxner because they wanted to unite with the humans. All in all, the Dolor and the Gloxner finally shown themselves against their counterparts, Diana and King. Will they win? No idea. But we won't know unless 2 weeks later. So give me your thoughts if you have any.